Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.
What's going on, guys? Oh man, it's Tuesday. We got a JASMINER. Let's see if we can fix this thing. It is overheating. Let's see if we can get this thing working. Hello. What's going on, guys? Let's get a little music going here. That looks pretty good. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. How's it going, guys? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. Do appreciate it. You guys are getting the bird's eye view tonight, hanging out. I had to put my beer over here to the right because I had it on the left-hand side and it was getting warmed up and I was like, no. So we got beer over here on the right-hand side. We got our JASMINER here that we're going to be working on tonight, hoping that we can get this thing fixed, which should be good. So we'll wait for some people to trickle in, which should be awesome. What's up, FB? How are you? Shaggy, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out tonight, guys. Do appreciate you guys very, very much. Thanks for coming to hang out. I did put a poll in chat, was very curious on, if you guys are actually mining OctaSpace. So I have most of my JASMINERs on OctaSpace right now. And it's actually really funny. So I'm not sure, the JASMINERs, they could do ETC. They can also do ETH as well. And, jump back, most of us miners were running these on ETC, which was fine. And then all of a sudden, what happened was, we really needed something to put these on. Ethereum Classic just wasn't super profitable, still isn't very profitable, and OctaSpace has been great. So I originally only had one 𝐋16Q, had it on OctaSpace mining 𝐶ZIL. I don't know how many of you guys are mining 𝐶ZIL in chat. What's going on there, Milkman? These BT miner commercials are crazy. Which BT miner commercial? Did you get one? I got almost 8 gigahash on OctaSpace. Damn! Look at you. That's awesome, LR. How are you, man? So anyways, I have started to collect more and more JASMINERs. All of mine are on it. So I have one X4Q, or X4 1U. That's like the mosquito miner, like the 1U unit. I then have an X4Q. That's like the first one that looked like this guy. And then I have an iPolo V1H. The V1H is on, and let me know, guys, if I'm too loud or the music's too loud. I'm using a different microphone right now. So I have the iPolo V1H. That was like the last good iPolo miner that they made. The pricing was just way too high, I felt like. But I have that on OctaSpace and 𝐶ZIL. And then we also have 2 JASMINER 𝐋16Qs. This one is my third JASMINER X16Q. What's up, Six Labs? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Every commercial is from BT Miners today? Huh. And what's up, LR19 dual mining? Yep, OctaSpace and 𝐓𝐨𝐩. That's what I'm doing as well. So this guy, if you guys remember, I went on a road trip several weeks back with my son, and we traveled out to Denver, Colorado. Well, not only did we buy 9 𝐶𝐨𝐴 miners, I bought 3 of these JASMINERs. And this is actually one of them. I did not know it was having overheating issues. I literally saw it tested and it didn't have any problems. So I don't know if it was, you know, an oversight on my side or what. But I tried mining this, got it all set up, and then it ended up overheating. So let me show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. I just got it powered on recently here. Let me swap over and bear with me because I'm only using one screen right now. Let me make sure. Okay, you guys can see this, right? So this is the current unit, and it's actually running significantly warmer. It should be down around like 35, 36 C, but I'm starting to see the temps climb. So this would mine for a little bit while and then would drop off. And when I did check the logs, you know, it did stay powered on, but the miner did end up powering off. It powered off the miner because at the time, not in the boot logs here, probably in the run log up here, it would end up reporting of like overheating is what it was reporting. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. I don't remember how long it actually took to overheat necessarily, but our temperatures are definitely higher. I have another one of these set up, and look, you can see 37, 38, and this one is definitely getting up there, and as time goes on, it heats up. So we're going to give it a little bit before we go ahead, and let me swap back over here. Bam! Before we go ahead and take a closer look at taking this thing apart. Man, you guys talk about bomb backs? Yeah, I wish I would have gotten a bomb backs miner sooner. Absolutely, absolutely. That would be cool. But here's what we're drinking tonight. So I haven't had a beer available, and then finally went out and got some. So this here, I'm not sure what you guys are drinking tonight. Post in chat. What are you guys rocking right now? Water, soda, whiskey, wine, whatever you got. This is by a company called Evil Genius, and it's a hazy mango IPA. It's actually pretty dang good. I really like hazy beers, not necessarily mango, but this one's pretty good. So we do have it mason jar style. So we're gonna enjoy this here. I'm putting it over here because when I put it over here, there's the heat coming out of the back of the miner. The bomb backs would definitely be a cool avenue to go. I actually spoke with bomb backs. What's going on, Automatic Beats? I spoke with bomb backs while I was at Mining Disrupt, and they actually wanted to do some collaboration together, which I thought would be fantastic. Because man, the JASMINERs, we've been kind of just running those for a while, not realizing how old technology is with the JASMINERs, as well as like, you know, they're not, you know, the horsepower, man, they've been kind of lacking. So yeah, I was wishing I could get together with them to put something together. I haven't heard back from them since I got back. They actually like reached out to me originally, which is a bummer. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna let some of the head drop on here and we will be good to go. So I am planning to replace the thermal paste on this. We're gonna give it a little bit longer here. Running MX4 is what we're gonna replace this with. I really enjoy using the MX4. What mode are you running? Just checked one of mine. I'm at 53. Oh wow, you're really up there. Mine actually must get too hot because it does end up actually shutting down. Taking a look at the miner, I'm running at pull protocol is get work. Here I can swap over here, show you guys real quick. Here we go, one screen, so bear with me. Pull is advertisement. Pull protocol. Coin is of course ETH, and we're on the performance mode. We could probably crank this up if we really wanted to, but I believe we're just running on performance mode. What are you running on? Oh my gosh, the advertisements are terrible.
It's a medium hot or iced coffee and a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
That's
and
terrible.
a side of hash browns for $6.
Can I mute you? Yeah, thank you. The downside of running this off my laptop and not my normal computer. So yeah, so I'm running mine off of performance. Not sure what you're running yours on, LR. What's up, Seattle? How are you, man? Welcome, welcome.
Cheers to everybody in chat. You get like this weird view of the beer. Captain Morgan's and Sprite. There you go. I'm running the Easy 3800. Been solid. Nice. Is that the Asic chassis style, or is that more this one? What is that called? Like the C? I think it's called like what the Easy 3800C or something. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So yeah, the glares. Sorry, the glares got you a little bit here. We'll hold this up. There you go. This is what we're going to be using tonight. If we need to, we'll have to see. You're on balance mode. Okay, wow, so yours is really up there for balance mode, I would say. But yeah, mine does end up dropping. The temps are slowly climbing more and more. Let me see if I change it to high performance, if it forces it more. I just hate to sit around and wait. I tested it for a while before I planned the stream, so I won't wait too much longer before we take this thing apart. I'm surprised though about the message about overclocking on this unit, because like I haven't had any of my JASMINERs have any issues. I don't know if you guys have seen any of your JASMINERs actually report having problems of like overclocking. I have not had any of them, but it looks simple enough, so we'll kind of figure it out. It just looks like a normal CPU style board, just with the heat sinks are much larger at the end of the day. So that'll be something that we'll be messing with tonight and seeing definitely how we do. But yeah, it's been very uncommon for me to hear of anyone having issues with JASMINERs. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Definitely for sure. And we'll kind of go from there. Let's see. I'm going to refresh the page a little bit more. Oh, it did look like it refreshed. See, that's the downside of these, is like it resets the entire DAG file size, like the DAG, and then has to reload the entire DAG. So branded thickness of thermal pads for K0s. I could not tell you. I've never replaced mine. Are you trying to overclock the shit out of that thing or what? All right, so let's not waste too much time. We know what we got to do. So let's get this off here. Maybe. There we go. And we will get some work done, and we'll hang out and chat with you guys tonight. Oh, God. Just killed my camera. Did it come back? Yes, it did. Okay, good. I moved my laptop, and my cam link was like, nope, you're not allowed to do that. All right, we're back and good to go. Camera good? Nope, camera's not good. The camera dropped off. Let me see if we can fix this here. Please stand by. Someone broke it. Let's deactivate this camera. See if we can reactivate it. There we go. For some reason, I bumped it there. All right, let's put the music back on. I did mute it earlier because I was not interested in that mess for sure. All right. So now we can drink our beverage. What's going on there, Luke? How are you, man? All right, so what are we looking at here? So we got a bunch of fans that are blowing the air this way. So the front has just a grill, and the air is blowing into this massive heatsink block. Look at the size of this thing. And this is just an ASIC board here. I mean, literally, if you guys look, like here, let me unplug that here. Look at this. Look, it's literally pretty much an ASIC power supply. Look, you have bus bars in here. You pretty much have, this is like your control board right here. Your fans are going into your control board. Your ribbon cable is going into your control board. I mean, it's a basic design. It's nothing special, nothing crazy, which is cool. Doing all right. Got a bunch of KS0s for MOSFET repairs. Oh boy. Good luck with that one, brother. I don't messing with those units at all. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I am not messing with taking those things apart to get 100 extra gigahash or whatever. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead, take this off, and I think we're just gonna repaste it and kind of see where the night takes us. How's that sound? Oh man, I can't get that. Let me see here. Can't get enough torque on it. I think because of where that's at. Let's see if this works. I don't know if I've ever used this. You ever use this extender on your, I might have to go get a longer screwdriver. I just can't get enough torque on there. Might not be able to do it on that. I hate to use a screw gun. I've kind of been learning my lessons with using screw guns recently. This is a little flimsy though. I'm curious what the max temp is to kill the unit. I just checked 4. All of them are 46 to 58.5. Yeah, this one I was having issues with. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's just too flimsy. I do have a drill here, but I really don't want to use it. I don't even think it's gonna be long enough though. I think I might need a longer bit, maybe. Let me go get a longer bit real quick here to avoid trouble. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, coming back. You waiting for me? I'm here. I'm here. I know you missed me. All right, what's up there? Hey, any Wi-Fi miners like the Roam, the 𝐲𝐲? Yeah, the 𝐲𝐲 one I actually have. Funny that you bring that up. Where is it? Here it is. Hang on. I just got this yesterday. Check it out. We're gonna have a video on it coming up in the next like 2 weeks or so. Should be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Yeah, good question there. Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of the Dpin projects. Just getting more and more into them. Some of them are really hit or miss. Okay, so I didn't realize that these are each actually separate, which isn't the end of the world. But we'll just do all of them. So seriously, if we're coming in here to do this, we're definitely going to do all of them. There we go. Nice and easy. I don't have the drill turned up high at all because I don't want to strip anything or damage anything, because that has been my world recently, I swear. Absolutely. Catch up on chat here. I was thinking about buying the Genesis drop times on the 𝐲𝐲. Yeah, mine's from Helium Deploy, which will be cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's see here. All right, check it out. It literally is just like a massive CPU cooler. Look at that. That's it. That's it. All right, let's put these. I'm gonna put these in order, just in case there's some weird fitment going on. You know what I mean? Love a good POV. That's right, man. Come on in. We'll work together on this. There we go. And you know these are like bottom of the barrel, like thermal paste, right? You know, we all know that's true. Come on now. We all know that's true. All right. So if you guys are like, where's my rubbing alcohol here? Let me grab it. I only use the best. Medical grade. I know, right? Entirely overkill. Look at this. This is what we use. Check that out. All right. Let's get a beverage here. Cheers in chat. Cheers. A little sip sip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Oh my gosh, man, if you guys were following me on Twitter, I spent the afternoon in my shed working on my immersion setup. Ugh. The video, I gotta edit the video. The video will be out on Thursday. I don't know if you guys have been following me long enough that you guys remember my immersion setup here. No water, that's good. Not tonight, not tonight. We had some beer available to us. You know it's gonna be a good night, right? So I like to use this little bottle. Take a look, it's like a little needle bottle, is what it is. You find them on Amazon. Yes, this looks like a medical needle, 100%. But I love using this because it does really targeted with the alcohol, which works out really, really well. So I really like using those myself. So this is it's 99% rubbing alcohol. So it does a freaking good job for sure. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clean this off. And then we're gonna put, what do you guys think? All right, in chat, I'd love to hear. Do you guys go with the X? Do you go with the P? Put the little X here. Do you go with the P? Do you do the credit card? So you kind of like, you know, break out the card and you cover the whole thing. What avenue do you guys go with when you guys are applying your thermal paste? Love to get some of your, what are you guys doing in chat? No water. This man isn't a fish. All right, so there's one. Look at that. Look at that difference right there. Crazy. Look how beautiful that looks. That's an ASIC chip for you right there. I've actually seen a lot of tests recently. Yeah, I spread it. Okay, so you use like the credit card method. You spread the whole thing out. Yeah, I usually go with a P. However, I've been seeing more and more of these videos online. Is it really funny? What's up, Crow Gaming? How are you? More and more of these videos online that do like, they put like a clear plastic over top so you can see how the thermal paste actually spreads. And I'm actually leaning more towards the X because it seems like the P like spreads out but doesn't cover the die entirely from what I've seen on some of these tests. Been mining OctaSpace for about a year. 100% crypto, Greg. Me too, brother. My first X16 I got. This is number 4 actually. I was telling people earlier when they first joined. So if you guys remember, I had that road trip with my son driving out to Denver to buy the 9 𝐃𝐈𝐬 miners. Well, 3 of those miners were JASMINERs. 2 X16 Qs, which is what this one is, and then also an X4Q. And I don't know if you guys remember Joey Gambit from my shed video. I actually surprised him and gifted him the X4Q for coming out and helping me. The guy never asked for anything, but I'm not like that, man. You come out and spend your good time, your time with me, you work hard. So I had given him that for when he came out to work on me on the shed the other week. I should say the other week, a few weeks back. So I was left with 2 X16 Qs, and this is actually one of them that's actually having the overheating issues. Catching up on chat here. Oh yeah, Craig, so like on OctaSpace, man, I've done so well on it. I got on OctaSpace over a year ago. As soon as I got the X16Q, the first one, whenever that released, I put it on OctaSpace and 𝐓𝐨. And man, that has done really well, guys. I'm really surprised. I started getting into phone mining using old phones. Oh, nice, good for you. And now how's that going for you? Like, are you with phone mining? Are you just like holding all your coins? Are you converting it? Are you stacking it? What are you doing with them? Catching up here, Andrew. All I mine are Dpin projects. Spotify and you stupid commercials. I'm gonna have to log in with my account at some point, but not today. Let's see. All I mine is Dpin projects. Now the one I want to get into is 𝐸Miner, but been hearing some people miners are broken. Yeah, I heard some people that have had challenges with the miners, like they come and they're not working as expected. I think they get pretty rattled in shipping, even though like the shipping on those boxes is pretty damn good. I've actually been really surprised. I think the nice thing is the SolarX crew. Wow, we can talk. The SolarX crew is replacing those, so I think there is some value to be said there. But yeah, definitely make your own decisions. Definitely do your homework for sure, 100%. Oh my gosh, I'm waiting for this commercial to end. So I do need to clean off the heat sinks here. We're gonna do those next. We have lined them up in order just to make sure in case they got some weird fitment or anything like that, just to be safe. Wow, literally another commercial. I'm waiting for this commercial to end. Dude, Spotify is terrible on commercials if you don't have the paid version. All right. Are we on? Finally. My gosh. That's terrible in the amount of commercials there. You on Varus? There you go. Great trip. Been happy with the SolarX. I got 2 running. Nice, LR. Perfect. Very cool. Okay. So I'm not going to put the paste on here yet. We're going to put the paste on these. So here, let me do this. Let me throw the cover just upside down here. We're going to work right off of this. So this is our bottom one. Here's our middle one. And here's our top one. We're going to get these cleaned up. Same style. Once again, as I said before, I like to use a little needle bottle. We are using 99% rubbing alcohol. And I just like it because it allows you to target the area where you want the rubbing alcohol, which is really, really nice. And we're just using tissues, nothing too crazy. Absolutely does the trick. The paste actually isn't that bad, so I'm surprised I was having issues with it. Really surprised that we had problems with it. But yay, it said in the logs, after a little while, overheating, it was starting to run hotter, so it did not last long. I have not had this one running very long yet. I want to get it in the shed, put it to work. Look at that. Look how shiny that is. Heck yeah. So yeah, it's a shame though that 𝐓𝐨, when is 𝐓𝐨 no longer going to be dual mineable? Because I know like that's going to be a shame, because like, man, I was not into 𝐓𝐨 at all. I know a lot of people were doing 𝐓𝐨 mining with GPUs, like as a secondary dual mining. I did not get into 𝐓𝐨 until I got into OctaSpace. But when is that happening? Anyone know in chat? K1 Pool, you could triple mine 𝐷𝐴 and Pac-Man. I only make about 4 cents a day in Pac-Man. Yeah, that Pac-Man is just one I'm just not going to bother with. I did see that when that was first released. I don't know. I've been really contemplating on consolidating a lot of my crypto. I have so much shit coins out there that, like, I mean, I probably have 80 different positions in crypto right now, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm tempted just to convert a lot of them, swap out of them, but then you're also like, man, like, but if that one has great success during the, you know what I mean? Like if it pops off, I'm gonna be like, crap, you know? Those are the ones that could easily, you know, 10x or 100x. So that's why it's like, oh man, what do I do? Are you mining star power? I am. So I just got this plugged in. One of my what is it? One of my original 𝐘𝐬𝐳 is plugged in to the star power plug, which I think is awesome. I'm going to be doing a video on it in about 2 weeks, but pretty much you earn crypto from that, which is awesome. And it also is this is also a smart plug. So like you can plug your miners into it, supports up to 1400 watts. It's a smart plug, so you can log in and turn it off and on, and you can monitor, it's a watt meter. You can monitor your electric usage with these units as well. And then, oh, you get paid out it's in testnet right now, which I want it to be. I'm excited because that means that I can earn the testnet token, and that's going to convert directly over to the mainnet token. So like, I love getting into these Dpin projects when it's super early, and so I'm thrilled for that. So yeah, this will be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Right now you're pretty much on like proof of participation, so you're just getting paid for like being connected. But then they're actually going to be moving to phase 2 in this project. They're going to be moving to like proof of usage. So depending on the amount of electric you use determines how much you get paid out, which is absolutely awesome because like we're miners. So like you're going to get paid more crypto for mining which is awesome. Absolutely looking forward to it. Hey King, thank you for the raid, brother. Do I have a Starlink Wi-Fi? I'm not familiar with Starlink, which is cool. XNet, yeah, I've heard a lot about that one too. Yeah, who knows? All right, so we just got done. Starlink. I don't have Starlink now. All right, we just got done cleaning our ASIC dies. Look at those. Look how pretty they look. And we just got done cleaning the thermal. We just got the CPUs, the heat sinks. Look at these monsters. So we're going to go ahead and put these back on here in just a minute. We were just talking about if you guys like to use the P method or the X method, or use the spread method with like a gift card, old gift card or something like that. My very first testnet Dpin was Wingbits. I've heard good things about it. What's up, Travelers Travels? You're listening while cleaning your spare room? Baller. Yeah, but I'll be doing a video on Star Power here, and I do have a discount code, so if anyone's interested, please let me know. I'm excited to take a closer look at that one. So tonight we're gonna do the X method. Look at the size of this tube. This is not your normal size tube. Look at that. Whoo, 20 grain. We got spread method. What's up, Yusuf? How are you, man? Cheers in chat. Cheers in chat. We're drinking a little bubbly, little beverage tonight. A little hazy mango IPA. All right, all right. You're solo mining OctaSpace. Oh, with your V1 Mini. Nice. I have not heard of many people solo mining it. All right. So, we're going to do the X method here. So we're gonna go in the middle, and then we're gonna go to top right, bottom left, top left. Okay, there we go. We got the whole shebang in there. Look at that. Okay, usually I do the P method, but we're gonna do the X. We got 5 dots total there. Some people do the cross method. We're gonna do this method here. That's right. All right, so this is actually kind of nice. They actually have feet. Check out these feet that they have on here, which is actually really, really nice. You hit 250 OctaSpace. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is pretty cool. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna lower her down here. There we go. I like it. I like it. This is a JASMINER, which mines 𝐓_𝐷, the 𝐓_𝐷 algorithm. Just gonna 𝐓_𝐷 algorithm as well as etc hash. I'm currently, so you could take this and mine Ethereum Classic on it, right? But what I'm using it is I'm using it on the 𝐓_𝐷 algorithm on OctaSpace. I do not have this drill turned up at all. It's turned down really low. There we go. You just heard it there. So OctaSpace and 𝐓𝐨, I have all of my JASMINERs on. Those of you guys that are coming a little bit later to the stream, if you guys remember, I went out to Denver with my son and bought 9 Castle miners. Well, I also bought 3 JASMINERs, which is these guys. Yep. All right, cool. 1 down. Let's do our next one here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit extra in the middle. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. This is actually so easy to work on. I cannot believe how easy this is to work on, though. Pretty sweet. It's just such a simple design. And I'll go over the design with you guys in a minute here. I'll show you. Kind of explain. I'll go through explaining how an ASIC is actually laid out. It's broke forever. Just send it to me. Oh, yeah, right? Yep. Hobbyist. What are those chips? Those CPUs? No, those are ASIC chips. Those are ASIC chips. Yep. That's what that's an ASIC chip is what that looks like. You guys just don't usually see an ASIC chip.
Said that there should
Oh.
be some form of punishment.
Another
for
advertisement.
women like me. He
All right.
proudly talked.
We'll pause that up here. All right. So you always want to do cross pattern when you're tightening these things down, and you don't want to over tighten it. I actually bought an electric screwdriver for the shed to get away from using a drill there. And that's been really, really nice to use an electric screwdriver. Yeah, you can see I'm not letting it over tighten these. Yeah, that's good. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, are we done with our commercials? We're almost done with the commercials. All right, let's put this on here. Dude, I use MX4 for everything. All my GPUs, everything. Does really, really well. All right. There we go. Cool. All right, I think we're done with our thermal paste. Thank goodness we didn't make a mess on ourselves. Yes. Victory. You guys know what I'm talking about. These things can be a mess sometimes. All right, let's lower that in. It's so nice that this has rubber feet. They have rubber feet on these, which is so, so convenient. All right. ASIC chips can be all different sizes. Do you think a JASMINER X41U for 400 is worth it? For 400 bucks, yeah, that's good. Yeah, 400 bucks is a good avenue. I have an X41U. Mine is on OctaSpace and 𝐓𝐨 as well, so I do think that is a good play. All right, let's get this locked down here. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to hear. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. I saw Panda's open in ASIC and it had a ton of these little, yes, correct. It all depends. You're probably thinking of when he took, when he repasted, I think Panda repasted a Ice River KS3M is probably what you're thinking. And those have a bunch of small chips. Yep, correct. Yep. All right, so that guy's good. Oh, I was going to go over the inside of the ASIC for you guys to explain it. Let me explain it a little bit. So ASICs are very simple, okay? So you know when you pull out, here, I'll show you. I got a hash board right here. So this is an here we go. I got two different hash boards for you guys, okay? So here's a hash board. This is what you're talking about. This is a Bitcoin hash board. This is one of the three units that go in. They usually have a big heat sink on it. This is actually, look at this one. This is actually an S9, the small S9s. This is an S9 hash board here. So you see the heat sinks that you guys see? This is what you're talking about, Yusuf. This is a hash board. You see all these little chips? Yep, this is what you're talking about. But this is a Bitcoin miner. This is Ethereum Classic and ETC hash miner. I always just have these sitting around for educational purposes, you know. But anyways, so this green board here is our hash board. Our chips are under here, our ASIC chips that you guys just saw with the different heat sinks. Right? Here's your power supply. This is a control board, okay? And then these are actually our bus bars, just like you would see with some of the big ASIC miners. Look, we got ribbon cables, just like you're used to seeing with some of the bigger ones as well. And then you actually have a communication cable right here. Actually goes to the very front. There's like a display on the front for error and normal and stuff like that. And then you have your fan cables, just like you would. So like, yeah, it's pretty basic and simple. Once you've worked on one ASIC and you understand them, you can kind of work on any of them, which is really, really nice. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, let's go ahead and power this back up. And let's take a look at our temps, give it some time, and see if she starts mining and doesn't throw any overheating errors, which would be awesome. These are nice too because they're completely silent. And they do run off of, just powered it on. You can run on wireless or wired. Yep, absolutely. I feel like they could have made these a lot smaller. They could have. There's all different sizes that they've come out with these models. For sure. Hope it's cool. Oh, Craig. All right, so we're going to let that power up there. I'm just cleaning up some stuff while we're waiting here. Everybody's got to have a little... Who else has an iFixit kit? Curious what would be more efficient? Larger, fewer chips or smaller chips? Yeah, I mean, it all really depends, for sure. All right. Let's put this away here. Obvious, I thought ASICs want to run hot. You're thinking more of like the Ice River units, those small little miners. The cooler, these definitely want to run cooler. You're thinking of the big boys, or the little ones. You're thinking of these guys right here. So this guy, this is what you're thinking about, Yusuf. Okay, this is a KS0 Ultra. This is my bricked one. This right here, you see this? The exoskeleton. That is this right here, this silver unit. So this barely has any fans on it. It's really a waste. And the outside of this is actually all a heat sink, trying to cool the unit off. That's why it runs so freaking hot. Do I work? I don't physically work on any boards. I do very minimal work on ASIC miners. My work is like I can replace control boards and hash boards and repaste them. Not repad them. I mean, I guess some the DG1s actually use pads, believe it or not. Nothing runs hotter than my Nano 3. Yes, I actually took my Nano 3 apart and sent pictures to Canon today because a lot of people are reporting problems with their Nano 3s, and I think on high mode it's actually causing a chip to fall off, which is used for cooling, and it's overheating the unit. So my Nano 3 may be going back to Canon to get a replacement. All right, let me take a look here. I'll share the screen here with you guys. It's probably just booting up right now. All right, so I'll share the screen. Stand by. I only got one screen going off my laptop here. So hang tight. Okay, cool. So this is definitely going to take quite a few minutes to go ahead. Right now we're looking nice, 28-29. But really the big test is going to be letting this thing run for a few hours to see how we do. These take a good 10 to 15 minutes or more to actually start hashing. It's painful how long these take to actually start hashing. But where I found the overclocking information is you can go into system and log, and then actually under run log it actually was saying ASIC chip overheating, shutting down. So it actually stopped the miner is what it did. Not the whole miner, just the actual miner mining. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye out for. But we'll let this do its thing. Definitely take some time, and we'll check back here in a minute for sure. Hobbyist is hiring ASIC repair guys. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's true. Hobbyist King is, that's right. Yep. I bought a cell hasher. Do you think it is good to keep my phones cool? I've heard of a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I've heard a lot of people having problems with the batteries in cell phones. Actually, what do they call that? When they like, the batteries like expand. What is that called? There's a name for it. I'm not even thinking about it. But I've heard that's a super common issue with cell phone mining because they get so hot. And they're just not ready to run. They're not used to running that way. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, these are so simple. Like these are so easy and simple, which is nice to work on. Bloating, thank you. Side note, there's bus bars here, these metal looking brackets that are like right over here. You never want to touch them when your ASIC is on. They're actually transferring the power. So you see right here, this is the ribbon cable. It's a little hard to see, but these bars, you never want to touch those. They're literally transferring power from the power supply to the green board. There's no cable, no nothing. It's just straight metal. I had a house fan blowing on mine, stayed cooled. Yeah, I was phone mining, but the money wasn't worth it. Yeah, I mean, that's a challenge. Phone mining is definitely tough for sure. But I mean, hey, find something that absolutely works for you. Let's see. While we wait for this, we could actually put some of this back together. Let's see. We can put this back on. And I actually have the screws here. And they actually have nice handles for these as well, which is really convenient. While we're waiting for this thing, it'll take some time to power up for sure. I actually might need my Fix-It kit out. Broke out the Ziploc, you know, you always got to put these back in. I always put mine as, look at this. Look at the amount of screws just for this one lid. It's absolutely insane. Let's see. I think Metro Mike has a video about Cell Hasher. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. I've never dabbled into cell phone mining at all. I know there's a number of people that have in the community, and I do think that's cool. Brandon Coin had a good solution for a timer on the charging station so that it would turn off to deplete the batteries. Oh, that's pretty cool. So like it would actually, oh, I see. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, so we got a few different screws here. I think these go here on the side. I can't remember. Yeah, these go right here. And so these get these big flat ones. And then the smaller ones actually go to hold the lid on. So that's good to know. So let's put these aside here.
Have you heard about
Oh my word, we just listened to a commercial. My God. Spotify like drives you nuts just so you pay for it. My gosh, man, get out of here. All right, there we go. I got one more. Here we go. I'll turn the music back on after the commercials end. So yeah, there's like what? 8 screws there. As I drop one. There's like 8 screws just to keep this lid on. Like, where do they think this thing's gonna go? Oh my gosh. So we'll use our little iFixit kit here for this one. Just put these on. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We got 2 on the bottom. Okay, not bad. But then, man, there must be a ton on the other side. I use a Wi-Fi plug with a power strip. All right, that's cool. There's a way to remove the battery and screen and run them. Oh, so you're pretty much just running like the actual... You know what? I've seen that before. I've seen that before, where it's literally just the chip pretty much that you're running. Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. How is your ASIC shed coming? What is the profits coming from that? Just give an example because I'm building my own soon. So my ASIC shed brings in roughly about $250 a day. So we're about $7,000 a month, and our operating cost is about $3,500. Hobbyists, get the YouTube crack to bypass commercials. I know, right? I know, seriously. Yeah, so the ASIC shed's coming good. We're almost maxed out on power. We're gonna squeeze a little bit more out of the shed. I actually bought a KS5L. Don't judge me. It was off another content creator. The deal was too good to be true, so I bought a KS5L and just got that in. I actually just posted that on Twitter and in my Discord as well. All right. Spin you around. There's only 2 on the top here. Then we can put the handles on while we're waiting. We got a normal light on the front, so that's good. It means we did something right. Heck yeah. All right, let's see if our music is back, because I can't stand silence. All right, here we go. There we go. Oh man, this is like chiptune stuff right here. Hang on here, I got a message I got to respond to. All right. Did it start to catch on fire yet? Not yet, but since you're here, absolutely. This is like Mega Man style, isn't it? I know, right? All right. We got our beer. We're listening to some Mega Man here. Yeah, you just missed it. If you rewind a little bit, we just replaced the thermal paste on the heat sinks. These things are so easy to work on. It's really nice, which is good. It's my bookie, that's right. Those were the back in my day. That's what Geek of All Trades is saying over there. All right, I think this is this one. I think I want this one. Yep, there we go. Oh man, that was a good tune. The next song on this playlist is gonna be like garbage, I bet. Is that how it works? It's like the one tune is great and the next one is like, ugh, what is going on here? So I'm putting on the first handle on this side. You have to remove the handles that to then get to the cover screws. It's a little bit of a pain. All right. There we go. The 16-bit was my jam. There you go. There you go. All right. You know a game I remember from my childhood that I remember the most? Why we're doing this? Back in my day. So, when I was in elementary, I don't know, probably elementary school, maybe middle school, it's probably elementary school. There was a kid, his name was Matt, and he had a Super Nintendo. It was super cool. And I did a sleepover at his house. He lived in my neighborhood. And we started playing Sim City the first time I played it on Super Nintendo. And we built this city and we were up all night. And this was before people like you to use cheat codes and stuff. Trying to keep this thing going through like disasters and stuff. And that was the first time I was up overnight playing a video game. Yeah, man, Sim City on Super Nintendo. Yeah, you talk about, it's just, I don't know why the Mega Man music reminded me of like some of that music that you play in some of those games. Oh yeah, Sim City. Yep, Super Nintendo. That was the first place I played it. I mean, I ended up playing it on like on the computer after that, you know what I mean? But like that was great. I think that was the first console SimCity actually came out on, was Super Nintendo. Leisure Suite Larry, there you go. My name is Matt and I had a Super Nintendo. There you go, look at that. You're young. Now, my first system I played on, my neighbor had an Atari. That was the first system I played on. This is how I always earn my nerd cred, is I always show people this. This is how I earn my nerd cred, okay? So this is, I show, as many of you guys know what this is. This is the original Donkey Kong on Atari. This was when it first came out on Atari. It went from the cabinet to the Atari. This is the actual Atari game itself. This was the first video game I played on console at my friend's house. I saw this at a store and bought it recently. So this is actually the first appearance of Mario. Is in this game. His name was Plumber Man. He wasn't Mario. Mario didn't exist yet. So he was actually Plumber Man, and this was the stages you'd run around on. So this is how I get my nerd cred. So Atari game in the original plastic. That's how I earn my nerd cred. And then people are like, all right, you're not that young. I'm feeling not so old now. That's right. That's right. Ha! Oh, Snake on Atari was good. Yep. All right, so let's swap over, see how this thing's doing. Yeah, Atari was the first thing. Remember, man, the Ataris? Oh, man. All right, let me refresh the page over here. So we're about 13 minutes in, so we'll be up and mining here in a minute. I'm only running one screen because we're streaming from my laptop here. But you guys can see we're getting there. Our temps are looking great still, which is good. I don't expect it to be going up because we're not really hashing quite yet. But we're not throwing any errors or anything like that, which is good. So that is nice. I like that. So we'll check back on that in a minute. We'll do that in a minute here, which is good. Pong, I did play Pong. Pong was a great one. What is this music? We are from like Mega Man to like, what is this? Okay. Let's see here. Sea Otter. Sea Otter was a Pong man. Maniac Mansion, I never played that. NES Super Mario 3 was my game growing up. I just wanted to be, oh dude, Mario 3 was fantastic. That was a good one with all the whistles and stuff, but I even remember the whistles from the earlier version. I didn't play, did any of you guys play Mario 2 much? I'm gonna grab another beer. You guys want a beer? I'm gonna grab another beer. Here we go. We'll take our OctaSpace. Look at that coaster. I'm going to talk to you guys as I walk to the fridge out here because I got my lapel mic on. So I didn't play Mario 2 a lot. Any of you guys play the Mario 2? It just wasn't as appealing. I know it was big on Super Nintendo. I know that's where most people had played it. But I mean, I really went from the original Mario. It was a totally different company actually that made Mario. I don't know if you guys know that. Super Mario 2 is actually made by a totally different company. Oh yeah, the JASMINERs take forever to fully boot because they download the DAG file size each time. So Super Mario 2 was actually made by a separate company. So I really played Mario 1 and then skipped 2 and then went to number 3. I don't know if you guys were the same way, but that's what I did as a kid. And I played the original Mario on the NES. We're drinking a Evil Genius Hazy Mango IPA today. If you're curious, chat, which is cool. Let me find something real quick here. I want to find you guys a link because we were talking about this earlier. Let me find it here. Please hold. Please hold. All right. I'm looking for a link. I'm looking for something. Hang with me. This is a pretty good jam. Okay. So we were talking about this guy earlier. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm going to go back to chat and then we'll come back to this here. We're 17 minutes booted right now. We're waiting for the DAG file. We'll talk about this in a minute. I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right here. Okay? Then we'll talk about it in a minute. You can barely see it because of the lighting. Here, I'll help you out. I'll help you guys out. There we go. Is that better? HobbyistMiner After Dark. All right, let me catch up on chat. You guys were chatty Cathys. Yeah, I don't know why this takes so long. K1 pool always takes a while for mine to mine to there. Cheers in chat. Dink. Oh, really? Bombax takes a while too? See, I don't have a Bombax. I'm not sure. Oh, Doom? Yeah, Doom was good. Doom was on the PC. I played that at. So this, if you guys are not familiar, this is a new Dpin project I'm going to be doing a video on here soon. This is called Star Power. Are any of you guys familiar with Star Power Star Plug? The Dpin project runs off of electric. And I'll put a link in chat if you guys are interested. Let me find it. Here it is. I got a video coming out here in just a few weeks. I'm going to post it in chat. Oh my gosh, I can do this. If you use code TheHobbyistMiner, you get a few dollars off, which is cool. Partnered with them. So this is pretty cool. While we're waiting. So this is pretty cool because of the fact that what this is this is a smart plug. It handles up to 1400 watts. Has all different plug styles for it based off of where you are in the US. And the nice thing is it's not only a smart plug, so I can turn it off and on. You can monitor your electric usage. So if you plug in a miner like this miner, I actually have this out. My KS0, my original KS0 is plugged into this right now. You can monitor the electric usage. Hang on, I got to turn off the advertisement on Spotify because Spotify hates me. And now the cool thing is too, is like you can plug a miner into this and not only are you mining using electric, but you're actually earning their star token, which is pretty cool. And that's on Solana. So you can swap it right from star token to Solana. If you're like, oh, I don't really believe in this project long term, but I of course believe in Solana, you can swap right to it, which is pretty cool. Right now they are, and I'm going to have a video on this, so you guys are going to hear this repeated in about 2 weeks. Right now they're on proof of coverage. So you're getting paid to participate pretty much in their network. But they're going to be moving in phase 2 to proof of usage. So based off of how much electric you use will determine how much of their star coin you earn. So think about that. You got one of your home, Like let's think you got like this miner plugged in. Okay, this is the KS0 Ultra. Let's say you got that plugged into this and it's using 100 watts. Well, guess what? You're earning star token for the electric that this is consuming, and then you could go ahead and swap that over to Solana, which is pretty badass. So yeah, pretty cool. I have a link in chat if you guys are interested. I'll have a video coming out here. This was the one I was talking about with Panda the other day, because they have an EV charger and they also have a battery for your house built in the exact same way, which is pretty cool. Yep. All right, catching up here in chat. See what you guys are saying. Yeah, Dpin under 500 bucks I enjoy as well, because then you're not over leveraging yourself, which is nice. I'll put a link one more time in chat if you guys are interested. Go read about it. As I say, do your own freaking research. You're an adult. Use code. Oh my goodness. I'll put a link in chat. Use code TheHobbyistMiner. What does Star Power do? So what does Star Power do? Fantastic, you ask, Geek of All Trades. They collect data on electric consumption, and then they provide that to different virtual power plants, they call them, in order for determining how electric consumption is being used. So they're almost like a data collector, is what that does. Yes, they do resell those stats. Correct. That's how they make their money off of that. So with electric being such a big factor right now, and such a key fact, I mean, if you guys are putting politics aside, you were listening to Trump the other day talk about ways to improve the economy. Do you guys hear what his number one thing is? His first thing he's going to be doing is the first thing he's going to be doing, which he believes is a domino effect item, is the fact of addressing electricity cost in the United States, because they're so damn high. He believes that addressing that first will trickle into a bunch of other things. So regardless of your politics, you got that going on. You got EVs going on. I mean, our reliance on electric is just through the roof. So I'm like, that'll be cool. Travelers Travels, I appreciate your support, brother. 2 nanos in the bathroom. There you go. All right, let's check on our miner, see how we're doing. We are mining, people. That is fantastic. Let me go ahead. I just refreshed the page. Yeah, correct. Yep. Yeah, but you got Geek of All Trades. I understand it's another data aggregator, but you got to remember, data is king in the current space. You know what I mean? Like, you can't forget that. All right. Let's go over here. Let's take a look. All right, take a look. We're at 39 to 41, which is great. We're gonna let this run here for a little bit longer. We'll see how it does, but I'm happy to see it's mining. Heck yeah. All right, let's swap back here. Most likely I'll have to plug this in and then report back to the community after a few hours, because that's when I saw it would overheat after a few hours. But yeah. So the nice thing is I have a few of these here. Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to be giving away 5 of these actually in a future video. So the nice thing is, buy them now, but then you can actually I'll be giving away 5 of these so you can add to your collection. What do you think about providing compute for 𝐓𝐨𝐲 𝐆𝐏 proofs, not mining? So I actually had a great video. I don't know if you checked it out, Crypto Craig, with Geek of All Trades and the Mining King not too long ago, and man, I have just been thinking about that conversation. Very educational that I had with them, but I've been really thinking about that conversation on getting a lot more compute and getting rigs set up on compute. So yeah, tomorrow it's actually on my list. I want to go through and see what motherboards I have and CPUs and memory, and I'm going to be ordering a bunch. Because you guys can't really see it. I guess let me curve my camera here for 1 second. Okay, so like right here is a bunch of GPUs I want to use for compute. So we got a stack of 3060s, so they're not through the roof, but the 12 gigabytes, pretty dang good here. Now NVIDIA, awesome. But then we have AMD here. These are actually the Sapphire Nitro, Sapphire Pulse 𝐋𝐨𝐤 𝐆𝐏𝐔, so they're actually 10 gigabyte cards. And then these are actually the 6700 XTs as well. So I'm tempted. I want to see if I can find a project that I can put them to work on before I try to sell them. Yeah, I mean, 3060s, there's definitely some opportunities out there. We'll definitely have to see kind of what happens for sure. Anyway, get into SoarChain. I never touched SoarChain at all. That was very similar to like the demo project, right? Is that my understanding? Because that was like plug into your OBD port as well, right? Is how that worked. And then you kind of waited to see, you know, how things would go. Like, did that ever take off for anybody? I never got into it. That's why I wasn't sure. Yeah. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. Do appreciate it. All right, so we're going to spend about 5 more minutes here, and then we're going to peace out. We're going to head out. Just wanted to get that all repaired and mining again, all cleaned up and repasted, which is awesome. Very happy with that, which actually worked out really, really well. Dude, it was so easy. Man, working on these things is simple. Yeah. Supposed to be mainnet before end of year. Oh, okay, so it's in testnet right now. I am finding, man, if you can get in on these Dpin projects in testnet, that is where it's golden. I have my �WeatherXM, and man, I wish I would have got it even just a few months earlier. So when you got in on testnet with �WeatherXM, determined your bonus. So every day, if you look at your rewards with �WeatherXM, there's like your reward and then your bonus reward. There's some people around me that have a higher bonus reward than their normal reward. So they're making more than double what I'm making right now. All because they got in on testnet. And I'm like, ah. So literally their bonus every single day is double, if not more. It's like 1.5x just because they were in testnet. Yeah, it'd be nice. That's why I'm tempted to keep my 6700 XTs, because I'm like, man, I don't want to part ways with these. And then we have platforms that really support them. It's kind of where my head's at, you know, now, because they're 12 gigabyte. I mean, these are actually, I mean, that right next to, but I guess I also have to think about it. Your 3060s are 12 gigabyte too, so I'm just like,
I fear
you know, not really sure.
Would mean a national abortion ban,
we got a little Spotify commercial here. I'm �WeatherXM isn't detecting. It's raining and it's leveled and all. That sounds like something's messed up with the. There's like a little cone on the one side where the water comes into. There's a little spoon, and that's how it determines like how much rain you're getting and such. Working on one of mine right now. Yeah, I actually have. Where are you? I'm like walking into my closet. Oh my gosh, I gotta empty this thing, clean it out. It's getting bad, guys. It's getting bad. I got this guy that came in not too long ago. So it's a �WeatherXM D1. So this is the Wi-Fi one. I have the Helium one. I ordered both, and my Helium one came first, so I installed it, and thankfully it's been running awesome. But yeah, I gotta find a home for this. My parents have a vacation home in South Jersey, and I'm thinking about installing it there, which would be really, really nice, because you know they don't run, you don't need anything for them, they just run, which is fantastic. Like you don't need to plug them into anything or anything like that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with it. My first XM is doing 4.2 XM a day. Oh, so you must be getting a bonus then, LR19, because mine's like 2.9 or something like that. Take it apart. I had a spider in one before. Really? Damn. Yeah, LR, you must have a bonus on yours. Do you have a bonus on yours? That's crazy, crazy. All right, I'm just going to refresh on the miner here while we're waiting. See what we got it on. We got a good curve right now, which is good. I like it. We're looking good, folks. We're looking good. What I like to see. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a 1.67? Dang you! Man, I'm so jealous. So literally, guys, I'm literally just sitting here. You guys are staring at a JASMINER, and I'm drinking beer and talking to you guys in chat. That's my night. How's your night going? My night's pretty good right now. I don't know about you guys. Yes, yes. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out, shoot the shit, talking about it. Yeah, we got some good stuff coming in the pipeline. I got an immersion video coming on Thursday, so I'm excited to share that. I haven't done an immersion video in forever, so that'll be pretty cool on Thursday. I did do a video for next week. Excited to share it with you guys. I took an AL0 on pool mining, and I had an AL0 on solo mining, and I started them at the exact same time to 2 different wallets to the exact same pool, but one's pool and one's solo. And I'm running it for a month, and we're going to see which one's actually more profitable. So I'm going to have the results and talk about that end of next week, which that'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to kind of chatting with you guys about that. So that's coming down the pipeline. You guys are getting all the details right now as to kind of what's coming, which is pretty cool. What else we got? We got a 𝐓𝐲. If you guys are familiar with 𝐓𝐲, another Dpin project. I know you guys are big on Dpin. We got that coming, which that'll be good. An 𝐷𝐷𝐿 video. Man, I feel like I got my 𝐷𝐷𝐿 like last, but that's okay. We talked about Starplug coming down the pipeline. There's a video I'm really looking forward to recording. It's on my list here. Is my plan for mining hardware diversification coming down the pipeline, which that'll be awesome. So that's going to be more of a talking head video discussing just kind of diversifying my hardware and where I'm going and where I've been. Oh, big one next weekend. Next weekend, we're actually traveling. Mining farm tour. I don't think I've done one of those in a little while. I'm not using Mining Dutch. I know Panda's big on that. I'm not using Mining Dutch. But yeah, next weekend, we're going to a mining farm tour. So that's going to be awesome. I fly out on Friday. So I can't wait to bring that to you guys again. I know you guys have really enjoyed those in the past. I always like seeing what those look like at scale, which is really, really cool. Like just, you know, doing what we're doing as home miners, but at like a much larger scale, which is pretty cool. So that's coming next weekend. Looking forward to that. That'll be cool to check out for sure. Is 𝐓𝐲 still in testnet? It is. Was thinking about getting into it. Yes, it is in testnet. And I am looking forward to that. If you give me some time, I can get you a link. Yeah. What it is. You know what? Here, let me look here. Because honestly, guys, content creators like myself and Panda and a lot of the other ones, where we make our money is not YouTube. Where we make our money is actually affiliate links. So like you guys buying with our codes and stuff like that, that's actually how we make money. I actually had a meeting today. We were talking about this with some people, and they were asking like, hey, how do you guys make money? And it actually comes down to, honestly, it really comes down to just referrals and affiliate links. And that's really how we make money. I'll give you a link to Helium Deploy, and I have a $50 off code, TheHobbyistMiner. If you're going to buy any Dpin projects, please, please, please go out there and use my code, TheHobbyistMiner. Would really appreciate it for sure. Trying to see if a way to see rewards. Yeah, so the nice thing is with the rewards on 𝐓𝐲, my understanding is it's more of a proof of participation. So it's not necessarily like how often people are using yours and stuff like that. So that is really nice. And works out really, really conveniently, which is good. But cool. All right, so my miner has been running, which is awesome. I want to get this back out in my shed. I'll probably do that tomorrow, as it is almost 11:20 here. And yeah, I'll report back and let you guys know in my Discord how this works out. I want to let it to run for a few hours to see how we do. But guys, I think I'm going to part ways here. Maybe we can get in a little video games or whatever before going to bed. Yeah, is it alive? It's alive, baby. It's alive. Here, I'll share it with you guys before we peace out here. And show you guys what's going on. So yeah, take a look. She's up and mining. She's not overheating. We're doing well, which is awesome. So I need to let this run for a few hours, and then we're going to check back and see how we do, which I think will be pretty cool. So guys, I'm out. Thank you, TechMan, for coming at the tail end to come hang out with me. This was just a short stream tonight, shooting the shit, getting this. We repasted it, got it all cleaned up, and we are good to go. Thank you, Mr. G, for subscribing. Do appreciate you. Better late than never. You know what? You showed your face, you know. Mr. Fancy Pants. So I'm going to peace out, guys. I will see you guys Friday. I'm probably going to have a live stream on Friday. So love to hang out with you guys. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway. I got some PDUs to give away. So if you guys are in the market for 30 amp 240 volt PDUs, come stop by on Friday. We're going to give those away. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys Friday. See ya. Bye.
Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.